Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Alex and welcome to my channel. Alright, so today's video is going to be this Valentine's Day look right here, and it's kind of like your typical Valentine's Day colors. So if you guys want me to do like a more neutral tone or whatever, I can definitely do that. Just let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and let's just jump right into this tutorial.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's get started. So we're basically going to start off with a little bit of skincare. I'm just priming my face with a little bit of lotion and some eye cream because my eyes are like the Sahara Desert and they're really dry. So just patting that in very gently. And then I go straight to my brows. Don't ask me why I did this. I just kind of felt like it. So I'm using this brow pomade, and you will see this little diamond. He's going to join us for the rest of the video. So I'm just kind of filling in my brows like I normally do. I don't think I've ever really shown me filling in my brows in a tutorial before. I just feel like it's just kind of unnecessary, but I thought I'd include it in this video. But I just did my brows. I always do them kind of natural. I don't really fill them in too much, but I do like to make them a little thicker and my ends a little bit longer, just so I have like a nice strong brow. Okay, then you want to brush everything out. Make sure that your lines look nice and blended and aren't harsh, so your brow looks a little bit more natural. Okay, so then I went in with the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer from It Cosmetics, and I know it was backwards, but I am just kind of carving out my brows and sharpening them up. I don't normally do this, but I thought, hey, since it's Valentine's Day, we want to snatch those brows. So that's what I'm doing, and then obviously blending it out with a sponge. Okay, so priming our eyes. You can use any eyeshadow primer you want, or even concealer will work as well. Then we're going in to my Smashbox matte palette, and I'm taking the creamy pinkish color, and I am setting my eyeshadow primer. This is really important. It'll help your eyeshadows to blend out a lot better if you set your eyeshadow primer. Okay, so then I'm going in with this pink transition shade from that same palette, and I am just putting this right in the crease. I'm using a very fluffy brush. You don't want to use like a dense, stiffer brush, because then your transition shade is going to look too much. We want to make sure this is soft and blends out really nicely. I'm also kind of flicking this color in the inner corners out kind of towards my brow to get that kind of cat eye effect. Okay, so then I'm going in with this orangey coral color from, I don't know, an old palette that I have. Just use any shade that is similar. And I'm putting that right over top of that first shade, but more into the crease. And I'm also flicking it up at the corners. You'll see this is a reoccurring theme. But I'm flicking it up in the corners to give us that cat eye effect. And then obviously going in with that blending brush again. So I'm taking this gorgeous, gorgeous burgundy shade, and I took this on a fluffy pencil brush, and we're gonna create kind of like a halo eye. So I just am starting to blend this out on the outer corner, starting at the base of the lash line and kind of blending up. Again, with darker, more intense colors, you always want to start out with less and kind of build the color up as you go. I wouldn't add like a ton of product all at once because it is going to be harder to blend it out. But blending is the key here. So basically I am just taking this red and I am layering it. So I do the first layer and blend it out. Then I'm doing the second layer and blending it out. And I actually think I go in with a third layer. But I don't think I showed it on this video. But also I flicked it up at the corners a little bit, but not as high as our transition shade. Okay, so I took this deep kind of wine-ish color blush from e.l.f. and I am putting this on the inner and outer corners, keeping it more along the lash line and not really blending it upwards as much, just because we want it to kind of deepen the look. and obviously we're going to blend it out. Okay, so I'm taking this ColourPop eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot the name of it. I'll link it down below once I can find it. But I'm putting that on, this is a cream shadow. I'm putting that right in the center with my finger. It's so gorgeous. I love this color. It's literally like takes my breath away. I just love ColourPop eyeshadows. But yeah, I just keep packing that on so it's super, super, super intense. Okay, so I'm taking this Bare Minerals pigment. It has the weirdest name ever. It's called Girlfriend Michelle. Isn't that weird? It's basically like this kind of, I don't even know, sparkly pinkish color. I'm putting this right over top just so we can get more of like a pinky undertone to our highlight shade. As you can see, it really brightens everything up. And since it has a pink undertone, it looks a little bit more like the cliche Valentine's Day colors. Alright, so then I took my pencil brush again, and I am just blending everything out. We want everything to look very soft and no harsh edges. Blending is the key. I just love blending. I literally can't get enough of blending. Sometimes I overblend. Okay, so I did add some gel liner. I did kind of speed through this part. You know, you guys know how to do a wing. I just did a very simple wing. Honestly, I wish I would have done it a little bit better. I didn't really like how the wings turned out, but I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I think they look okay. They're not the best. Anyways, you don't have to do a wing. You can just put some lashes on and be done. I think that would be absolutely beautiful, but you can do wings too. And girl, you know I messed up, so I had to go back in with a makeup wipe and clean up my eyes. And if you have to do that, don't even worry. I do that almost every time I do my eyes. Okay, now I'm adding some falsies, and just where the Ardell Demi Wispies, I believe these ones are, and just putting those on like normal with lash glue. And I did put mascara on my eyelashes, if you guys were wondering. And you always want to make sure you cover that band with some eyeliner, just so you don't see, like, you know, obviously you don't want to see your lash band sticking out. And I'm going in with my Tarte Gel Foundation. You guys have seen me put on foundation 100 times, so I've sped through this really fast. And don't mind me, I just got a little foundation on my lashes. Just another day in my life. But I just make sure you blend it into your hairline and your jawline and your neck and everywhere. Then I took this cream contour from Tarte. I love this cream contour. And I'm putting it on with this flat foundation brush and blending it out with the foundation brush as well. So I'm just putting it where you normally would contour. And I'm doing it before I put on any powder, only because powder or cream over powder doesn't look too good. So I would suggest, if you do have a cream contour, to do it before you put on powder. But I am just contouring my nose a little bit. I'm pretty sure I did my jawline and I did my forehead as well. Of course, you can skip this step too and just use like powder bronzer. I just like to be extra since it's Valentine's Day. Alright, Alex, that's enough. Moving on with our contour. Okay, so I didn't realize I wasn't filming, but I just highlighted with a little bit of concealer, like on my cheeks, my bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, middle of my forehead, chin, all that good stuff. And now I'm just blending it out with a sponge. You know the drill. Same old, same old. And just don't mind the concealer in my hair. Okay, now I am just baking with airspun powder. The best. Baking will really come in handy if you're, have a long night ahead of you on Valentine's Day. Okay, going in with the basic Hoola bronzer. I love this bronzer. And just going over top of that cream contour. I know this may sound or may look a little bit extra, but hey, it's Valentine's Day. You gotta go for it. Then I put on, actually kind of put on a lot of blush, and I blended it up towards my hairline, but I kind of like it. I feel like it's very rosy, very fresh, makes your skin look really nice and bright. Just really like it, and it's Valentine's Day. Then I took this highlighter. Oh my gosh, it's literally like I'm dead. I just love this highlighter so much. I literally just let my face swim in this highlighter, so I just put it everywhere, pretty much tip of my nose, cupid's bow, tops of my cheekbones, you know, inner corner, under the brow, everywhere. And if you're wearing like a low cut dress, it'd be really cute to like put on your shoulders too. Okay, going back to the eyes, I'm just taking that first red color that we took in the beginning, and I'm putting that underneath and smoking it out with that pencil brush, as well as that deeper blush tone, putting it in the inner and outer corners. And then I took that same kind of highlight shade and putting that in the middle. So we kind of want the same effect that we did on our lids to be on our lower lash line as well. So everything looks nice and symmetrical and even. And I did a crazy amount of inner corner highlight. I love highlights so much. Thank you, Jesus, for giving us that. Okay, so I kind of went crazy with the lips, but I'm just adding this berry liquid lipstick. I believe it's I can't remember. I'll link it below if I can remember what it is. I'll have to look. Then I took this kind of like plum lip liner, and I don't even know where I was going with this lip, honestly. And I blended it all out with a brush. Then I took a nude liquid lipstick and put that in the center. But girl, if you want to wear like some lip gloss, you go right ahead. I think that would look beautiful as well. But we're pretty much done with this look. I love you guys all, and yeah.
Let me know what kind of videos you want me to make in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Alright guys, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye!